I got a quick question. Did Dominic Cruz have a temperature? Because if he did, I want him to know it's not the Rona, it's his legacy going up in flames.
I'm like worried that they're gonna catch a booger and like push it back to my brain. So I'm like trying to make sure that like my nose is clear of any extra stuff. But I'm glad that they're doing it, you know? It'll give us peace of mind, so I'm glad.
I flew in today with the team. It's just, it's a little different because, you know, everybody's got their mask on and, I mean, I'm getting blood drawn, dude, before my fight. You know, see this finger? It's a piece.
Oh, okay. And then carbohydrates wise after weigh-ins, sweet potato, rice, pasta, what's your preference?
Sweet potatoes, rice, and pasta.
Sweet. A little bit of everything. I got you.
I'll have a
All
little
right.
bit of everything.
I'll have it all ready for you.
That excites me. Now you're getting me pumped up.
There you go.
Talking
So we
about
do.
food. Cutting weight on a plane is never fun, you know? And you're just like, I'm spraying everything with antibacterial. I got a lot of good weight cut at my house, so it was nice. What's up, guys? See ya. So it was nice to be able to get the weight cut down at my house, you know, instead of having to be here in this hotel room. If I could just show up, Henry shows up to my front yard and I just fuck him up in my front yard, that would be ideal. But can't do that.
For that.
Yeah, that'd be a lot better. But oh well, this arena will work.
We'll get a hold of you, let you know what's going on.
Okay. All right,
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Where the room keys at?
You check in for the head. Yep.
Saturday. Saturday we're gonna hug. Fuck, I thought that was you.
I'll look the same, you short bastards.
Hey, it's height matters. The elephant would be king of the jungle. Don't sleep on Cejudo. He says he's gonna sleep Cejudo. Woo, good thing his coach is a first responder. Could tell him to bring a N95 mask and an oxygen tank.
Let's go. Play ball. Yo, what's up, guys? We're just getting ready for practice. Got me and my crew. Let's go.
Practice and killing, baby.
UFC 249. Here we are, social distancing from everybody. We got the people necessary for UFC 249. The team's here. Crew. Let's fucking go! We'll wait for Coach Eddie to get into the role, Coach. Into the role. Coach Eddie literally just got here. We got the full team here. We got the full squad.
You play chess?
Yes, sir.
I'll play chess.
Oh, we gotta
Dude,
get
me and my son play every day.
Let's go.
I fucking destroy him. I know he's only 8. I know he's only 8. No, 8.
He's good, man.
I'm just being real. I'm just being real.
We're here to take care of business, man. One team, multiple dreams. Love to hang out with you guys, but we gotta get real. UFC 249, coming at you harder than a Darce.
So just come to me when you're starting to set things up. Back a house area, especially the mix zones that we were talking about, but there is plenty of space. There are no fans, so we do have space to push our stuff around and kind of figure out where everything goes.
Let's do a walkthrough and keep our distance.
Normally, we run a really tight shift. We come in, we set our show up in a matter of hours, and we're ready to go. This one, with social distancing in mind and trying to keep as few people on site as possible in setting everything up, we spread our load out over the course of an entire 24-hour period. Starting with this morning, bringing in the rigging first. They're all here by themselves. It's going slow, but that's what it's meant to when you've got half the number of crew that you normally bring in. And the next ones will be lighting. Octagon will be tomorrow. So by the end of the day tomorrow, we'll have the whole show set up, which we normally can do in less than a day.
You look good, just square up the basket.
This is huge for the sporting world, showing what we can do and how we can produce a show safely for both the crew, the athletes. You know, will only lead to more organizations being able to do the same thing. just being able to go through all these steps and get through this process that no one's done before. So we're laying the groundwork. At the end of the day, people are looking to us to have a successful show and come away with this with a good framework of how we can continue to do this the foreseeable future right now.
Thanks, buddy.
We know that you prepare for several guys at once. You know, you're not just focused on one person, but are there any particular tweaks or changes that you're making specifically for Justin?
Absolutely not. I'm not worried about what they're doing. I watched a lot of film. He's got a lot of holes in his game. He's a tough game opponent, man, but the guys that he fought, he got my leftovers, and he went over there and he finished them, but they were already broken. Anytime I ever fought an opponent, they just break mentally and physically and spiritually. They just can't handle inside that octagon. Gaethje's not going to be anything different from these guys. I'm not going to hold back. Punches, knees, kicks, and elbows. I'm bringing out the blades for this fight.
Going against a guy like Tony Ferguson, are you concerned at all about the discipline will go out the window? Do you think that this will be an extra difficult challenge to stay disciplined in this one?
I don't know. It's a puzzle, you know, and I'm excited to go out there and use my skill set that I have been working on my whole life to try and figure out this puzzle. And he has to not get hit.
The winner of your fight on Saturday will likely get a title shot next. Does that add any extra motivation for what you're trying to do on Saturday?
To be honest, I don't worry about that anymore. What I'm focused on is this fight on Saturday. What next? I don't know.
Have a good day.
You too.
How do you deal with, Francis being a counter fighter, being careful about attacking him? Because he has shown that tendency before to where he will sit back a little bit.
First things first, let me put it as this. I'm here because I want to be a champion. And after that, I want to stay champion. So this Saturday, go in the octagon, knock Francis out, and then walk away and get my hands raised up to another one.
When did you get in here? We got in yesterday. Did you bring the RV?
Yeah, it's parked right outside.
Nice.
So you get to run this one back again. Tell us how excited are you for this fight and the fact you got the win the first time.
Yeah, it's been a while since we fought. Cowboy's a totally different fighter. Actually, we're pretty good friends now. We fought way back. 7 years ago probably. But when you beat somebody, it's always there in the back of their head. No matter what, I don't care how many fights you have past that. Your loss is a loss. The guy who he is, he's just ready to fight, and I love that. Same thing with me. I'm ready to fight anytime, any place, anywhere. And it's going to be a striking match that the world wants to see, and that's what I'm excited to go out there and do.
Every division, they say, I want to be the Cowboy Cerrone of this division. I want to fight 5-6 times a year.
It's funny they say that until it's time to do it. That's the funny thing. Everyone wants to do it. Like, I want to be like that. I want to fight. And then the UFC calls them, and they're like, ooh, who? Next week? Yeah, shit. So that's the funny thing. But when the UFC called me, I didn't even know who I was fighting. They said May 9th. I said, fuck yeah, let's go, and it's hard. Everyone wants to do cowboy shit until it's time to do cowboy shit. So came down to Jacksonville to get in a backyard fight. Here I am.
How does this story end for you? You get to fight one another now. If you were to write this story right now, how you want it to play out perfectly on Saturday night, what does it look like?
People a lot of times talk about the journey. To me, it's a lot of times it's about destiny. And, the destination is, the overall objective is to get your hand raised. So that's what I envision. And, when I'm firing at all cylinders, I don't think there's any human being on earth that could beat me.
Do you feel that coming back after more than 3 years adds that to your legacy that you are the greatest in the bantamweight division?
Not only have I beaten pretty much every single guy that he's beaten, but I beat him for titles. And other than Marlon Moraes, I've definitely had a lot more title fights and a lot more time in that octagon than him. All that stuff added up, it's ring generalship. It's understanding where to be. It's understanding how to use the time. It's understanding how to use the fight in every single minute and every single second of every single round. And that's what I do very well.
Thank you, Dominic.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Thank you.